pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sue, may I have a roll call?
Mr. Mignon,
Here.
Mr. Francis,
Here.
Mrs. Irwin Adams, Mrs. McGinnis. Here. Mr. Cook,
Here.
Mr. McCully,
Here.
Mr. Romanowitz,
Here.
Mr. Pacifico, Mr. Pappas.
Here.
Thank you all.
Okay, one reminder before we got started, please, everybody, remember to use your microphone so they can hear us at home. Secondly, I'd like to announce that prior to this meeting, we had an executive session to discuss some personnel issues. And secondly, I want to announce we will be tabling the one item under new business number 9A. We will table that. We will not vote on that this meeting. At this time, I'd ask if there are any citizens who would like to address the board. Mhm. Okay. Next, we will move on to seeking approval under item 3, minutes of the August 4th regular board meeting. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes? Mike, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Romanowitz, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We will move on to number 4. Not much there. List under A, list of payments. The student activity club balance and budget transfers. A significant item under B, administration requests approval to purchase a replacement athletic van. Cost not to exceed $65,000. And under C, administration recommends approval of the preliminary 25-26 tuition rates for non-district resident students. Seeking a motion to approve items 4A through C. Do I have a second?
Second.
Justin? Would anybody like to discuss any of these items? No?
Just the tuition rates. I know it's a preliminary, but you expect it to go up for non-resident?
They were pretty level last year to this year. That rate's set by the state, and then we put a nominal increase on it that was close to what the salary increases were across the district. So I think it'll hold pretty level.
Anybody else? All right, all in favor of approving items 4A through C, signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to number 5, education. We have A, administration requests approval of the Devereaux PA Children's Behavioral Health Services Agreement from July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026. Under B, administration requests the approval of the letter of agreement between the Altoona Area School District and Ignite Education Solutions for Title I services with Arrows Christian Academy to begin August 19th, 2025 through August 18th, 2026, not to exceed $15,000. Under C, administration requests the approval of the letter of agreement between the Altoona Area School District and Ignite Education Solutions for Title I services with Great Commission School to begin August 19th, 2025 through August 18th, 2026, not to exceed $10,000. Under D, administration requests the approval of E.M. Linsman Limited Liability Services Agreement, non-public Title I services for Bishop Guilfoyle Academy and St. Patrick Catholic School, not to exceed $70,000 from September 1st, 2025 through August 18th, 2026. Under E, administration requests approval of the pre-K counts 25-26 flexible instruction plan. Under F, administration requests approval of the attached new teacher induction completion list. Under G, request approval for the Altoona Area School District Fine Arts Boosters Agreement for the year 25-26. H, administration requests approval of the attached list of volunteers. All clearances and TB tests have been received, which is impressive because I think it was 22 pages. Wow. Under I, administration requests approval of secondary field trips. I believe they were just the band traveling to football games. And under J, per Haley Fliegel's contract, administration requests approval of, for course 610 EDLDR thesis research, 1 credit to be taken in the fall 2025 towards continuation of her doctoral program. So I'm seeking a motion to approve items 5A through J. Do I have that motion?
So moved.
Would anybody like to second it? Michael? Any discussion on any of these items, A through J?
I just have a question, Brad. Why are the services for BG and St. Patrick so much more than Great Commission and Arrows? Is it the level of students or?
It's a title allocation. Haley, you want to?
Yeah, each group that they work with, when we meet with the non-public for consultation, they get to be part of that process in picking who their third-party contractor will be if they are bringing in a third-party contractor to provide services. The money allocation is determined by the number of students that we have attending those schools. So each group gets a different pot of money from that Title I allocation. So schools with less students, they get less money. Schools with more students get more money. And then we negotiate with that third-party contractor because they're the one going in to provide the service for that rate.
Anyone else? Okay, all in favor of approving items 5A through J, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. We'll move on to 6. Personnel, we were provided another 20-some page list of personnel agenda items to approve. Do I have a motion to approve item 6A? Do I have a second? Okay, anybody wish to discuss? Should we introduce?
So as long as we vote yes, I would like to introduce our new director of technology. You can see a resignation of our 40-year director of technology, Bryce Cossiter, will be retiring at the beginning of December. And we were very lucky to hire 2 people tonight, a director of technology who's a returnee to the Altoona Area School District, Mr. Justin Arthur. Was with us for 10 years as a teacher and instructional coach, had spent a stint away at a local neighbor that we won't discuss this week in light of football games that are pending, but will be returning to us after 11 years of experience as a director of technology. And we're very, very excited to have him back. And we would like to welcome also a familiar face, Dr. Nick Caminiti will be taking over the reins as a director of instructional technology. And in this day and age in education, instructional technology is a part of everything that we do every day. So we're super excited to welcome these 2 gentlemen to our administrative team. And thank you for your loyalty and engagement with the Altoona Area School District. And we'd also like to wish Mr. Cossiter a wonderful retirement. He's going to be with us for a little while and is going to help transition our new team. He had a conflict tonight. He is the director of a local show that's coming up here in the fall at ACT at Altoona Community Theater. So he had a conflict with tonight's meeting and could not be here for his retirement approval. So thank you very much to our board and to our wonderful candidates who will be taking on those new roles.
Okay. All right, anybody else? Pressure's on us to not look like fools, huh? All in favor of approving the personnel agenda items, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. 7, there's one item. Administration requests approval of the service agreement between Honeycomb ABA Therapy and the Altoona Area School District beginning August 6th, 2025 through August 1st, 2026. May I have a motion to approve this item? Do I have a second? Michael, any discussion? Okay, all in favor of approving item 7A, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Under 8, business operations, we have one repository bid, I believe. And then under 8B, we have capital reserve list of payments. It looked like there were about 5. C, administration requests approval of the following STA bus drivers for the 25-26 school year, contingent upon receipt of all required clearances and forms. Another impressive list to go through. Seeking a motion to approve items 8A through C. Do I have a second? Justin, would anybody like to discuss any of these items? Okay, and all in favor of approving items 8A through C, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. As I mentioned prior to the start of the meeting, we are tabling item 9A under new business. We will move to 10A. Do we have any committee chair reports? I'm cruising to setting a record here. 10B, Board President's Report. I think we have our representative. Special honor for Mr. Dave Francis tonight. Paula, do you want to lead us through it, or may she do it, our guest? Okay.
While she's getting settled, so I will, and this is probably going to be a couple months of honoring this gentleman, but we've had the very great fortune of having wonderful board members, and none of which has been any more prominent than Mr. Dave Francis, who has been with us 30 years as a school board member and as a school executive director, and that's a phenomenal accomplishment. That level of service for a volunteer and elected official to a school district and to their community has been incredible. And he hasn't just served in a quiet capacity. He has been a part of many of the improvements, renovations, growth, and progress of the Altoona Area School District, and has played an integral role as our school board of school directors. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Cynthia from PSB. Cynthia?
Saitha, but it's okay.
Saitha.
Yeah.
So I when I saw Saitha, I thought that has to be wrong.
That's
I
right. That's right.
apologize.
Nope.
Saitha, is it Guinness?
Gwines.
Goins?
Yep.
Saitha
Yep.
Goins?
That's okay.
The Pennsylvania School Business Administrators, or Business Association, that's going to give a very special
Yeah.
presentation and one of many that Mr. Francis can look forward to.
So, thank you, Mr. Hatch. My name is Saitha Gwines. I work at the Pennsylvania School Boards Association in Mechanicsburg. And at this time of the year, every year, we honor those school board directors who have served 5 years and then multiples of 5 years moving forward. And I represent the central region of Pennsylvania this year. And Altoona is right on the edge of the central region. I'm really excited because Mr. Francis is one of our longest serving members that we are honoring this year. So it is my distinct honor and privilege to travel here today to honor Mr. Francis for 30 years of school board service to the Altoona community. We at PSBA are so happy to celebrate this moment with you and thank you for your service, knowing that there have been plenty of ups and downs in 30 years, but also knowing that your impact to the community is immeasurable. So thank you, congratulations, and we have this plaque to honor your milestone.
If I could, I'm not at a loss for words. So 30 years, well, when I first got on, it was so different. Kids were different. Everything was different. And some funny stories. When I got on, Altoona had a 1.5 deficit, $1.5 million deficit. So we had to raise taxes. So after the vote, I go home and there's a phone call, a threat, which back then, no call waiting, no ID, no nothing. It was just a threat. So you take it lightly. And as most of you know, that you make people happy, make people mad. Some of my friends were upset because their kid wasn't a starting quarterback. I had nothing to do with that. But it's just something that you'll grow into. And I've served with 4 superintendents, Dr. Hill, Dr. Murray, Mr. Prietel, and Brad. And I was on the board that hired him. I think I was on the board when he became assistant principal, a homegrown superintendent that we should all be proud of. And I served with a lot of board members, but I got to say, this board is absolutely the best I've ever served with. I look at Kelly, I look at Steph, mothers and business owners, I give a lot of credit to. What a job they do. And Chris and all the others on this board, Rambo and Mr. McCauley, Pappas, and Bobby Pacifico, who's not here, is a busy guy, and he serves on the board. So just thank you, and I wish you the best after I leave. I know you guys will do a good job. So good luck, and I'll see you a couple more meetings. Thanks.
Somehow I wasn't the only guy mentioned today, but that's all right. I'm my ego can take it.
The only other time, there's 2 or 3 times on this board, and I missed them.
Moving on, and thanks for your service. It's been a pleasure, honestly. Thank you so much for all you've done. I said, we were in a text earlier that I said, there is no chance anybody will break that record in this community unless Mike lives to 90, maybe.
It's an experience. You're going to find out that, you guys got elected to another term. You'll find out that, well, already that it's pretty rewarding, and you get some satisfaction, and you get some highs and lows. But what a great staff we have, what a great teaching body we have, and we're very, very lucky in this school district. And thank you, Brad. You did a heck of a job. Thank you.
I thought you were going to put a plug in for your write-in campaign in November.
All right, moving on. It finally dawned on me why Mr. Krug is sitting here. I'm like, is he waiting to the employee union's response but he's here to see his daughter. So I'd like to introduce our student representative for this year, Camille Krug. And we all had the chance to meet her and welcome her, and we're looking forward to working with you this year. So this is your opportunity. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Camille Krug, and I am a senior here at Altoona. I am excited to serve as the student school board representative for this school year. At the high school, I am involved in numerous clubs, including Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, which I competed in last year. I am also an active member of the drama club, and I most recently performed as Flounder in The Little Mermaid. As the senior class vice president, I am looking forward to fulfilling my role as the student representative by informing the board of important events in the school district and reporting on the needs of the AAHS student body. Here are some important upcoming events. On Thursday, August 21st, Altoona area elementary, junior high, and high school students will return for their first day of school. This year, Mrs. Harrington has tasked us with making signs to signify important events in the senior class, and I brought the one for the first day of school here with me. So I thought I'd share that with you. Those will hang on the bridge on the first day of school and throughout the year. And at the end of the year, we'll put a video together and it'll be in the senior class video. In the evening, on the first day of school, Meet the Teacher Night will be held at the high school at 4 p.m. for high school students and parents. The AAHS Marching Band is set to perform for Meet the Teacher Night at 7:30 p.m. The Altoona Junior High will host their Meet the Teacher Night on August 28th, and the elementary schools will hold their Meet the Teacher Nights throughout that week. Last week on Tuesday, August 12th, freshman orientation was held at the high school. This year, orientation was done in a different format by allowing students to do a self-guided tour of their schedules, which was very successful. On Friday, August 22nd, Altoona will have their first football game against rival Hollidaysburg at Tiger Stadium in Hollidaysburg. The first boys and girls cross-country meet is on Wednesday, September 3rd against Gateway Senior High School. The meet will be held in Altoona. The first girls' soccer game is on Friday, August 22nd against North Allegheny, and the first boys' soccer game is on Saturday, August 30th against Bedford. Girls' golf had their first tournament on Wednesday, August 13th against River Valley, and boys' golf kicked off their season on August 11th at Park Hills. Other fall sports such as girls' tennis and girls' volleyball are also set to begin their seasons in September. Finally, the Involvement Fair for freshmen will be held during school on Thursday, August 28th. The fair will feature upperclassmen representatives from the many clubs and activities at the high school, and freshmen will be visiting the fair during their civics classes as a way to encourage them to get involved at the high school. Thank you.
All right, you're off and running. Great job. Thank you for that. We will move on to Mr. Hatch. Do you have a superintendent's report?
Very brief, and I first want to welcome and thank Camille for her report tonight. And if you did not get an opportunity to see her in our musical in the spring, she's an amazingly talented young lady. So I'd encourage you to get out and see all of our students, and Camille being one of them, not just in academia, but also very talented and well-rounded young lady. And that's something we strive for with all of our students. So thank you very much. We welcomed 64 new teachers and staff members to new teacher induction last week. And I think that might be a record. But again, what a wonderful group of young professionals that are joining our team here. Super excited about them, along with we welcome two administrators tonight. I can see Mr. Peterman, our newest principal, in the building here tonight as well. He's taking over for Mr. Abbott at Logan Elementary. So the start of the new school year is always, it's super exciting. And if you look at our newsletter and some of the different activities, and Camille alluded to, it's bustling with activity. You could hear the band playing tonight. There's all kind of things going on. Kids are on campus, teachers are on campus, our staff members are on campus. It's the dawn of a new day of possibilities. And we really look forward to that each and every year. And again, we want to encourage all of our families and parents to take a very direct and involved interest in your students' education and partner with the school district in making sure that we provide the best experience possible for your children, whether they're in pre-K or whether they're seniors getting ready for the rest of their lives. Our goal and mission is to make sure that we are providing every opportunity possible for our students. And we want to thank all of the groups. We met with SEAs, bus drivers, cafeteria workers last week, and that excitement that, the possibilities that are there at the start of a new school year were really resonating with everyone. So want to welcome all of our new folks to the Altoona Area School District, welcome our veterans back to the Altoona Area School District, and just say that we're really looking forward to an outstanding school year and very excited about things to come. So thank you very much. Camille, thank you.
That was brief. Yeah, it was. That's pretty good.
Okay, moving on to number 11, other comments, employee unions response. Mr. Krug, since you're here, we've never had anybody step up. Your chance. Okay. B, middle management. C, Mr. Beard, the solicitor.
As you know, I always say something about our newsletter and that school law symposium that's coming up, but I think it's more important to also wish thanks and appreciation for Mr. Francis's time on the school board. I came out here in 91, so I've seen a lot of people, and appreciation to Dave for all the times that he served on all the bargaining committees that we had with teachers over the years. And he will be missed unless he gets to run the write-in campaign come the fall. But I do appreciate the opportunity to work with him for over a 30-year period of time. So once again, congratulations to Mr. Francis. Thank you. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. While we're at that point, I will seek a motion to adjourn this meeting. A second? Anybody? Justin? All in favor